pesto mixed in as a dip.
Just let me
That's
die.
money in the bank, baby.
Let
We're
me
live.
die.
I can see.
We're live. We're
If
live.
that's all there is, if we're in a crash in the Andes and all there
Uh-huh.
is to eat jalapeno and sour cream,
Yeah.
I'm eating one of your asses. That's all I'm saying.
Well, then at least let me enjoy. Give me time to fatten up.
It's fine.
You know
It's
what I'm
fine.
saying? Give me that.
What are
time.
you gonna put the sour cream on the ass?
No, you can't put the sour cream on the ass.
Just to
Can't
pay
do that.
tribute to Jay, you put the sour cream.
Yeah, a
on
little,
the
little
ass.
schmear. A little schmear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That's how you pour one out, little sour cream, pour one out for Jay, and
There
then
you
eat
go.
his ass to survive.
Like, all right. So do you guys do the traditional New York bagel and lox? Have you done that?
No.
Nobody's done that. What?
Yeah.
I don't really like bagels. I can do them, but I don't really like a bagel. Really, it's
Buddy.
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
okay, but it's not.
I mean, I can't.
Like,
I don't
I
really
would
eat
never-
them anymore.
Yeah.
For dietary reasons, but
oh, that's okay. Understandable.
right. But listen, a good for me is sesame seed,
Uh-huh.
toasted,
Yeah.
cream cheese, and a little bit
Okay.
of jelly, a little bit of jelly
On
Okay.
what?
on a bagel.
On
Yeah.
a bagel. Okay.
See, I can't do the jelly. Jelly won't do it for me. Jelly on cream cheese doesn't do it for me.
Okay.
Right? But if I'm
Yeah, that's
feeling,
weird. That's
Yeah.
weird.
if I'm feeling nice, right? My
The New York thing.
right as a New Yorker, the high end is the New York bagel is in everything with cream cheese and lox. That's money in the bank.
Yeah. Wasn't good.
Now, if you got a couple extra bucks and you don't want the normal cream cheese, right? You do just a plain bagel, cream cheese, bacon, and a coffee. Mama, that's money.
Cream cheese and bacon. I don't know. Couldn't get
See,
into it.
I get it, but that's how I feel about cream cheese and jelly.
Yeah.
Doesn't do it for me.
I get it. Like I'd rather do an egg, an egg sausage. What is it? Cheese egg sausage on a bagel.
Yes.
Cheese. All right, so not a bacon, egg, and cheese.
I could do a
I
bacon
can
too.
do that too.
Yeah.
You do that too.
Okay, yeah.
But sausage better.
Yeah, sausage better, like a patty or a
I've
link.
been very anti-bacon for a long time.
Okay.
Like something happened and I ate some bacon one time and I was like, this is terrible.
Bacon
Like,
can be
what
bad.
happened right now? This is
Bacon
really
can be
bad.
bad.
But then I had bacon again because I thought about the same thing. Maybe it was just bad bacon. Had bacon again on something else. And I was like, I don't want bacon ever again. So I've been
Really?
anti-bacon. Sausage, give me a sausage patty or something like that, or links is fine. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't really want bacon on anything anymore.
I like making my own sausage patties. You know, some chopped onions, a little bit of basil in there.
Yeah, it's not difficult to make those.
No. But folks, this is Comic Book Streamland. We're finally back. We were on a little hiatus. Hiatus.
Oh, yeah.
Right? There were a lot of conventions the last few weeks. A lot of life happening. A lot of campaigns getting fulfilled. You know, life gets in the way. But we're back. Called this season 3, right? Season 3. Let's say season 3. Let's start off with a nice scratch, right?
It's like every season is a quarter.
Episode 1. Every season could be a quarter if you want. All right, here we go. We'll go William. Good old sausage, egg, and cheese. All right, way to be, bro. Way to be. But we're here. We're here to talk about comic books to you guys and stuff that happened at Big Texas Comic-Con, at New York Comic-Con, at other events that have been happening around your local areas, if you want to bring that up. And a hell of a lot of stuff happening in comic books. The first of which, I saw this firsthand. We're not in stores, right? We don't get the runoff. We don't hear, that it's this store is doing 20% better than it did last year. These stores are having record gains.
I just saw a store closing after 28 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it could be somebody retiring after 28 years.
It's
Maybe you
not.
didn't sell it.
It's not.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I am too. But I'm just saying, it's like there's always the other side, right? You know, you always have these guys like, we're doing so great. And I'm like, yeah, but these guys are out of business. So it's there's always this talk of like, we're doing so well, but really we're not doing anything but treading water.
Okay. See, I was bringing this up because at New York Comic Con this year, we saw that firsthand. We felt that. People were out in droves buying comics. People were buying comics from us, looking forward to it, finding us, coming back to us. If they were there for multiple days, there were moments during the convention where the four of us were swamped. We were all rocking and rolling, and we still couldn't capture everybody that was going through the convention.
Well, New York, that's what New York is. I mean, that's what it. Every time I've been, I think I've done New York 3 times, and every time it was like that. It was just like go, 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 and that's the bummer part about the show is that I love the show, but I will not go to New York, the city, ever again.
It's you. I get it. I get it.
Yeah. But the show is great. I mean, there's literally people that are coming overseas for the show.
Yeah,
it's similar to San Diego, except San Diego is still way more pop culture centric. New York still kind of leans into the comic side of things. So, New York is definitely sort of that peak element. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we were asking around small press, and everybody who was there was saying they were doing great. They were up from last year as well. So we're getting some of that runoff. Did you feel the same?
I think the question should be is why is that occurring? Right? Why are people up? You understand? Is it because there are more people in the city, higher pay in the city? Why are things more up? Right? It's a good thing that it's up, but it's like, well, why? We got to try to figure that out. Because you told me that you doubled what you did last year.
Yeah.
So what happened between last year and this year?
I don't know. Right? But I can't say it's a better economy. They had the same number of attendance. They were promoting almost 250,000 people.
Yeah, but from one year to the other, you have a different product base, or at least you should.
We had more
year to year,
right? We had the same base, but we added to it.
Sure. So was your how do I say this? So when you're making sales, you're seeing what the sales are. Was whatever the new bit was that a key? Like were people keying in on whatever that new piece was, and that was what was working? Or do you think that, for example, I don't know, just to use basic numbers, like you only had volume 1 last year, now you have volume 2, like trade paperbacks, and people are now like, well, give me both. Like, what were you seeing as far as your sales to?
So people were buying complete. No, because we didn't have volumes. We only had 2 trades there.
Right.
So they were buying issues either 1 through 8 of Storm Chasers in a clip, or they were buying the 3 issues of New York versus the World, or 3 issues of Curse of the Dragonstorm. When they were buying the Shield of the Interceptor, we were trying to kick them up to buy the collection because the collection included a few more tchotchkes, a couple pins. So we sold that. The same thing with New York versus the World. When we saw people buying pins, and once they bought more than 1 pin, we tried to sell them up to the Comic-Con, to the collector's box. And then we have Manuel was there. Manuel, he celebrated a big event, and his collection of books based on Puerto Rican comic book creators is now a giant exhibit in the New York Public Library. If you get a chance, it's going to be there until March, I believe. And one of my books is there as well, with a slew of other talented and legendary Puerto Rican comic book creators. And that's another thing, right? The amount of people that we met at New York Comic Con, whether it was networking, whether it was glad handing, whether it was, so it is up until March 8th, 2026 at the New York Public Library in Manhattan. I believe it is the one on 42nd.
Pretty sure you just dropped a library.
I dropped the library.
Library?
Yeah. Library. Excuse me. Library.
It's the library with the 2 lions in front of it.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because there's the other one across the street.
Oh, it's the Ghostbusters library.
Yes, right. But
I believe
the Ghostbusters library is more of a
research.
No, an icon, right? A landmark. Whereas the one across the street, which is 8 floors, I believe that one is more of the research facility.
I thought the older one was more the research. Like it's mostly academics. Like you had to make appointments to get to stuff and.
Oh, okay, that could be a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a thing. I don't know. Like I've been in there, but it's rare. Yeah.
I'm usually at the one across the street, right? But anyways, check that out if you get the chance. Oh, it is the main building on 5th Avenue and 42nd Street.
Okay, there you go.
Hey, way to be, brother. Way to be. So we had moments like this, right? Meeting Manuel, meeting other people who are academics within comics that were floating around. Celebs passed by. Other people looking to get into the business, people who were promoting the business, and people who were trying to do business. That was the convention. That was the convention, man.
Yeah, that's San Diego East Coast. I mean, that's what those two shows are for sure.
Whoa, whoa, Chargers fan. Whoa, brother. Roll
5-3. 5-3.
Well, you know what?
6-3 next week.
The Jets are going to be 0-7. Okay, so
no, the Jets are 0-7. They're going to be 0-8.
So
the Raiders have more wins than the Jets.
Yes. The New York Jets. You know what? We can't.
At least you can move right into basketball, Steven. You can just move on.
The Knicks are playing tonight, baby. The Knicks are playing tonight.
That's what I'm saying. Just move on. Football, NFL is not for you this year.
No. Hey, we did good at baseball. We made it to the second round of the playoffs. We did all right. But we got to include Calderon in the conversation because his TV at home doesn't include the ESPN, MLB, NFL, NBA packages, or.
You make it sound like I care. Like I really don't give a shit. Like like you can have your conversations about your stick and ball sports and
stick and ball sports.
Right. So you can play with your little sticks and your little balls and just go about your business.
Show me on the catching glove where they touched you. Show me the bad spot, buddy. All right.
Listen, man.
Where was that? Where was it at?
It's more like where did the fastball hit him in the head? Like that.
I'm so sorry.
That's more that's more likely of an issue.
I'm so sorry, but I mean, bro, we're from around the same neighborhood, bro. You never played stickball out in the street?
Yes.
A little Spalding? Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Come on,
but
bro.
You know what? I spent more time reading than I did doing that sort of thing.
I did both. I'm a prime example for somebody
I've spoken to you. I've spoken to you on a number of occasions. I don't think you did both. You did more one than the other.
Motherfucker. I did a lot of both, buddy. Okay. All right. There was a time I was playing 6 games of baseball a week, bro. Right? In my adulthood. I mean, granted, there were beer leagues, right? But we traveled the city, man. We were doing 2 doubleheaders on Sundays, and then we were playing Wednesday nights and Friday nights on the lights, bro. Under lights. That's huge, bro. In New York, come on, man. Fields with lights that were not just regular street parks. That's big. That's big.
Massive.
Don't downplay it. Come on, bro.
Listen, I'm just saying. It's okay. Like. Enjoy your stick and ball sports. I'm not telling you not to.
Enjoy your stick and ball sports. But you're saying it so condescendingly. Enjoy your stick and ball sports.
Well, listen. What? The shoe fits.
Don't bring up Bill Willingham or Fables tonight. I'm telling you.
Why?
Well, because I know you like that stuff, and I feel like you're attacking me through sports. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
I gotta,
So what would you do? You would attack Bill Willingham?
I would attack Bill Willingham.
Why?
I would.
Because
he did Robin. He did Tim Drake Robin. Okay, that's why. And he was promoted as something, and it didn't kick off the way it should have.
I'll be honest with you. The only thing of his that has ever really worked is anything that's his. Okay. He's only ever good on anything that's his. The stuff he does for anybody else is always mid at best.
So you don't like Fables?
Flat out sucks. Huh?
You don't like Fables?
Fables is his. He owns it.
Oh, he does. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he created that.
Oh, okay.
Anything that he creates is good, but when he goes to work on stuff Like he's done stuff for Dynamite, and it's always been like, eh. And then he's done stuff like the DC stuff is like, eh. He did one thing on for Marvel, like some Asgardian thing, which I thought was good. That was good. But for the most part, anything that if it's not his, I wouldn't even bother with it.
Okay. You feel the same way, Tom, or no?
I don't even give a shit about Fables.
So there you go.
Oh,
like that's just a total blank slate for me. I just don't. I don't want it. I've given it the old college try a few times, but I don't. It's not for me.
Okay.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. Like your stick and ball sports, right? It's not for everybody.
Listen, again, not for everyone. I mean, I enjoy MMA, right? That's what I watch. Okay. I watch MMA.
I watch it too.
Okay, there you go. So there you go.
I watch boxing. I watch boxing.
Boxing's fun on occasion, yes.
The only thing I don't watch is golf. I can't watch golf.
It's funny.
I literally can't watch golf. It will put me to sleep.
Right. I agree. I can't watch tennis. I used to play tennis in high school, and I enjoyed that. But watching it, I can't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I enjoy playing it. And I'm pretty sure if I play it again, it'd just be fun.
Tennis is okay in person.
Yeah.
Tennis to me is like it's like baseball. Baseball, I can't watch baseball, but if I'm at a game, I can engage in being in the park. Tennis, I saw a McEnroe Agassi match one time at the LA Coliseum or whatever, not the Coliseum, LA Sports Arena or whatever.
Were you like 12?
Yeah, way back in the day, man. Agassi still had his long hair and the whole thing. So, yeah. So, and that was cool to kind of be in the event and doing it. But really, the only sport that I can truly watch is football. Any other sport, I cannot watch. I just don't care. I can watch occasionally, like the playoffs, or if it's like the last game of, it's like game 7 of the NBA Finals or something. Okay, I can watch the last game, but I can't sit through 180 games of, oh my God, no.
Tom, do you know Wilhelm's Ironwood comic?
I am aware of it, but I have not.
This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
Nor will
Ironwood
I read it.
was incredible.
See,
it was originally published by it was the separate wing of Fantagraphics that kept it afloat when they were printing porn comics to keep them afloat so they could print their art house comics. That was when Ironwood came out. And
gotcha.
But the one really good thing about it is that he illustrated the whole thing. And I mean, the art in it is like really, really nice. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know about it. Sorry. Here we go. Football's gotten boring. Too many ads for online betting. Okay. Speaking of online betting, fucking NBA. That's how you open a season.
Yeah, with the FBI. Yeah.
You know what I mean? 32 people connected to the NBA, various areas.
And the NFL better take note right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they keep going the way that they're going, they're next on the list. Better clean that shit up right now.
Yeah.
We better see the Chiefs lose on Sunday. That would be hysterical. Would that not be the funniest thing ever to just be like, oh shit.
Every call against the Chiefs.
Just the Chiefs. Hey, Chiefs need to lose this week. Make sure that happens.
Yeah. They couldn't do that for the Jets though. They couldn't swing a couple calls the Jets way.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, that's kind of fucked up.
No, that's 0-16. That's 0-16. Sorry, 0-17 now. We added a game, 0-17. You'll be the first team. Listen, you'll be the first 0-17 team in NFL history.
I know.
Yeah, run with that.
I know. We're the new Indianapolis.
You'll be the best, worst team ever.
Listen, if you're not first, you're last, right? And if you're going to be last, you might as well be the first.
Go all last.
That's it. Tank the season. Tank it.
Yeah, go get Arch Manning so that you can continue to blow chunks.
Oh, my God. God. I wanted Arch Manning, too. I really did. He needs more seasoning. Anyways, back to comics. How was it in Texas for you, bud?
Slow. Very slow.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Not remotely what it was last year. It was still okay. It was still decent. And the guys that we had down there had a good time and they did well. With artists, it's always different because they can sell their art and, versus like having to sell a lot of comics to make money. So it's a little bit different, but yeah, they all had a good time there. It was fun to be down there with everybody.
Okay.
We haven't had a group like that together since like C2E2 2014 or so. So it's been a while since we've had like a big group together. I was with the Aspen guys, of course. That was a big group. But as far as like just a BDI group of people,
nice.
That was our first sort of group outing in quite a while. And so that was great. We had a good time. And again, it was okay. It's just it was different. This year was different because last year we had a lot of people buying like trade paperbacks. This year we had a lot of people just buying like single issues. So, instead of like 15 per trade and buying 5 trades, they were like $15 buying 3 issues. You know what I mean? Right. So it was like we sold a lot of single issues, but then the dollar amount didn't, stack up as fast as when you sell trades. So it was just a very different crowd. They were there for different things. And it is what it is.
Now, Calderon, I remember last year Sam Vera mentioning a convention in Texas that had a split building, right? They had Artist Alley in one section and they had the celebs in another section. Was that Big Texas or was that something else?
Big Texas is one room.
Yeah, I don't remember, but yeah.
Okay. I know it was in Texas. I remember that. Well,
there's a lot of shows in Texas because Texas is like 6 states.
Yeah.
The equivalent. So yeah, there's a lot in Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm glad you didn't lose out.
No.
Right. Okay. And you had the whole team there. So that's.
Yeah, it was good. It was good, getting together with all of them, talking about stuff that we got going on. Let's line some things up for next year. And, it's always good to have like real FaceTime. Like this is okay FaceTime, but like real FaceTime. Like we went back to the hotel after on Friday night and we were most of us were there. Garvey was roaming around because he'd never been down there. We were all down there. We just had pizza and drinks and just, shut the lobby down for a couple of hours and it was just us and that was good.
Bro, you don't go to Texas for pizza, bro.
We're in the lobby.
Come on, man. All this talk of food that we had, you're in Texas.
We're not going out in San Antonio on Friday or Saturday night with 8 million people.
You were down there. You were almost on the border, bro.
Yeah.
Way to fucking go.
Yeah.
We got 8 million people.
Dude, that fucking place is swamped. The river walk down there?
Really?
Swamped with people. I don't want to be anywhere near all that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. We did it last year. I went down there my first year. I walked around with some friends and I was like, all right, Riverwalk, got it. And I was like, I don't need to be here again. And everybody else was like, yeah, let's just go chill at the hotel and keep it mellow. And yeah, it was good.
Very good. Okay. All right. But pizza.
I don't go anywhere for that place's culture ever, period.
All right.
I don't care where it is. When I went to Europe as a kid, the first place I went to when they were like, go ahead, you can just go do whatever you want to do for a while. Here's some money. Okay. First place I went was McDonald's. I don't care about your culture. I know what I like to eat. I know what I like to sort of experience or whatever.
Yeah.
So, I wandered by the what do they call it? I wandered by the Alamo, like, okay, there's the Alamo. All right. Seen it. Yeah. Got it. That's in my pocket now. That kind of stuff. But I don't go there to experience like the city or whatever. I just kind of, if I do anything, like I said, like last year we went to the Riverwalk and just kind of, tooled around or whatever. Fine. That's fine. But I'm not there for it. I would be just as happy sitting in the hotel, like watching, football or whatever. And, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm different. I go to Buffalo. I want the wings, right? I'm going to Chicago. I'm going to Lou Malnati's. I want the deep dish, right? I'm going to DC. I want Vietnamese food, You know,
No.
yeah,
No, and no. I've had Lou Malnati's. It's just a big fucking piece of bread.
Yeah, it is.
Like that's hideous, nasty nonsense.
Oh, listen, but when in Rome, I'm one of those guys. When in Rome.
No, if you're going to go to Chicago, go to Portillo's.
100%. 100. Oh, bro.
Portillo's is a thumbs up.
All day. All day. You can't have, thing is, you can't have Portillo's every day.
Yes, you can.
I will say this. Portillo's outside of Chicago is not Portillo's.
I believe it. Yeah. I haven't had it anywhere but Chicago. So, yeah.
So in Florida, we were there last year, and I was excited to take the wife to Portillo's because she would come with me when I went to Chicago. I'm like, babe, you got to try this. Blah, blah, blah. Ugh. Oh my God. I was so disgusted. I was so disgusted. But in Chicago, you won't, like, they didn't even do the chocolate cake shake in the Florida spot.
Wow.
You know, I'm like, come on, man. Come on. I want my beer in a goblet, in a big, heavy glass goblet, like you get in Portillo's, right? I want it ice fucking cold, a little bit of frost on there. I want my chocolate cake shake, and I want my sausages, my hot dogs, my jardiniere, all that shit. I want my pickle spear, my tomato. I want my poppy seed buns. Fucking light me up. Yes, Portillo's all motherfucking day, bro. All day. That made me happy. Yeah. Yeah. I'll definitely
flip the switch just like that.
Come on, man. Like, all right, if I'm going to LA, what am I going to have?
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out. Okay. All right. When I did Vegas, I was with Jack in the Box all the time.
They have In-N-Out. They have In-N-Out at
Vegas. No, Jack in the Box lit me up in Vegas. I was like, yes, let's do that.
Jack in the Box is all right. In-N-Out's better.
I like Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box is a basic bitch place. It's good, but it's a basic bitch place. Yeah. There's nothing outstanding about Jack.
And you have perfectly described Jay.
No, I'm not a basic bitch because you know what? When I go to Texas, right? We go to this one spot with my cousin, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's this fucking, it's not a stand, it's not a shack, but it's not a full freestanding building, right? And they got this rudimentary parking lot. It's a little bit uphill.
So you go to a shanty.
I go to a shanty where the grandmother is pressing corn tortillas by hand, right?
Probably pressing fentanyl into it too.
Fuck yeah, I'll take that.
Not by foot. Okay.
I don't care. You know, and I'm ordering my cow brains and I'm ordering my cow tongue tacos and I'm topping them with fucking raw onions and cilantro.
That is just red flags. That is just red flags across the board. That's cow brains and tongues. That's and fentanyl. That's just
not fentanyl. You made fun of my library. Fentanyl. Okay.
Fentanyl.
All right. No, I that's what I want when I'm in Texas, man. I want that. I look forward to that. My cousin won't eat burgers anywhere outside of Texas now because he's like the beef in Texas. Okay. But and you come to New York for pizza, baby. You come here because we got the fucking greatest pizza this side of fucking anywhere else. The fucking best pizza. I will put up 99-cent Arab guy owned pizza over any fucking pizza across the nation. That's how good that shit is out here, baby. Fuck yeah.
You raised it to $1.50 recently?
I said I'll take it for $1.50. I don't give a fuck. Yes, it's good. It's still fucking better. It's still better. It's still better than Coney Island Joe's Detroit style pizza. Fuck out of here.
I don't even know what the fuck that is, but okay.
Isn't Detroit style where they put the cheese on the bottom? That's what somebody told me. They like put cheese on the bottom and then the bread so that when it bakes, you get like a cheesy undercrust.
What? Well, over here, right, people confuse the grandma slice for that, right? So they do the bread, cheese, and then sauce. And what happens is the cheese acts like a barrier and keeps the bread from getting soggy. So it's nice and crispy, right? And the cheese, again, is that boundary. It's that layer. Yeah. And in the sauce, it's not oversaturated. You know what I mean? Because it's on top, it got to reduce a little bit. So it's not as moist, right? It's just enough to have a nice coating, a wet coating, right? But here we go. Coney Island Joe's had some great hot dog. David, I will disown you. I will disown you. I will disown you, bro. Okay? Don't do that to me. Coney Island Joe's. Detroit, Coney Island Joe's. Get out of here. You know? Where do you go to Coney Island Joe's, or do you go to his brother, his enemy that owns a shop right next door? Where are you going to go? Which one?
I don't know what a Coney Island Joe's is.
You're a Michigonian.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Isn't Coney Island New Jersey? What the fuck is Coney Island? I've always thought that was New York, because it didn't
Coney Island is Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, yeah. I was gonna say Seinfeld went to Coney Island one time, so it has to be in New York somewhere. Yeah. So what's that got to do with Michigan?
So Michigan, in Detroit,
yeah,
you got Coney Island Joe's, which was a hot dog place, and and pizza, right?
Okay.
That's where the Detroit style pizza, they said, started. And then his brother or his brother-in-law got pissed off and opened up a shop right next door, like wall to wall, with competitive products. It's like when you go to Philly, the two Philly cheesesteak places that they oppose, right? They're facing each other. Yeah, Coney Island Joe's.
This is why I don't go anywhere for the culture, because it's all nonsense. It's all nonsense.
Bro, it's
my brother opened up a competing Philly steak Nick. I don't care. I don't care.
That's not culture. It's just food. I mean,
yeah, but the food then becomes like a culture for like the area that you're in. Yeah. Then everybody will be like, "Hey, are you a left Coney Island or are you a right Coney Island?" And
yes,
like, I don't care.
Just defined the United States.
Yes.
Okay. That is tribalism. That is sports. That is for people who don't play sports. That's for people who are not in politics. They tribalize in whatever. It is Coke and Pepsi, Marvel or DC, Michael Jackson or Prince, Britney Spears or Tiffany. No, not Britney Spears. Oh my God,
Debbie Gibson
or Tiffany,
Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera.
Come on, there you go. Disney or Warner Brothers, right? That's what it's all about.
Incidentally, the answer is Tiffany and Britney Spears. That's the correct answer.
Tiffany. Okay.
And Britney Spears. Yeah.
Okay.
I like Christina, but okay.
Okay.
Christina has the better vocal range and voice, 100%, but she doesn't have the cultural impact that Britney had.
I don't really care about her.
Yes, she does. 100% she does.
No. Absolutely.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely not. Because like she's more around, like she's on The Voice. Is it The Voice? Whatever that show is. She's on The Voice and stuff. But like, if you think about the music itself,
100% thinking about the music.
Christina had that good first album. Like, it was a good first album. But Britney kind of kept going in the music sense. As Christina's albums went along, she had like one song.
Negative.
One song. Negative. 100%. And then she had a great album with Burlesque, the movie. The movie that she did. Yes. That's a great album across the board for everybody that's involved. Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
Yes, and she continued doing other collaborations. So after Burlesque, she was not a solo artist in.
But that's collaborations. I'm talking about solo.
Right.
Just
but musically,
you are on your own.
Musically, her collaborations allowed her to expand into other genres, right?
But here's the thing. I couldn't tell you who she collaborated with.
Right, you can't. And there's music that I can't.
So that's what I'm saying.
I know Christina. I know Britney. Right, and I think Christina has a better reach than Britney did. Britney had a better marketing team, but Christina had a better musical reach, and her second album was produced by the lead from Four Non-Blondes that she married, the middle daughter from Roseanne for a little while. Oh my God, yes. So that song "I Am Beautiful" was produced by her and many others. Oh my God, I'm blanking on her name right now. But she was from Four Non-Blondes. She was the pasty white skinned lady with the dreads. She was the female Rob Zombie. That's what her look was like. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the dreads, the top hat. Yeah, it was just like, the nose piercing. But she had also produced, I think, Pink's first and second album, or first album, and then I think Pink tops Christina and Britney.
No, absolutely,
100%.
Absolutely not.
She is still fucking going, bro.
Absolutely
still going. Well, neither of the other two.
They're all going. They're all going.
No,
but I couldn't tell you the last time I heard a Pink song that's new.
I
couldn't tell you
I
at
bought
all.
her last album.
Couldn't tell you at all.
I bought her last album.
But that's just you went and bought an album. I'm saying I have not heard of at all a new Pink anything in years. Like
Right.
they're all still going. Like no one has
Yeah.
stopped, right? That's fine. But like Pink, fuck no.
Okay, I will say this: Pink was on SNL within the last 2 years when Linda
Listen,
Perry.
being on SNL is no flex.
That, of course, it is.
That's a zero
Still
flex
relevant.
in
You're still
2025.
relevant.
That's a zero flex.
No,
Zero.
dude, you're still relevant. That means
No
you still
one
got
watches
music
that
coming out.
fucking show.
Okay, hold on a second. We got.
Oh my
hold on.
god.
We got.
Oh my god.
We got.
SNL just got into the group.
Dave.
No way.
I'm not an SNL fan.
Garbage.
Right? I'm just saying she was on it. There was Coney Joe's in Brownsville. Yes, brother, by the train across the street from the park. I remember. It shut down a long time ago. William said her name is Linda Perry. Okay, here we go. She had to do it with Ricky Martin. All right, Linda Perry. Aguilera
Britney had a duet with Madonna. So what?
Then Britney. Aguilera's up 6-1, bro, on Grammys.
Grammys? You're going to talk to me about the fucking Grammys? Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm gonna talk to you about the Grammys.
Let's not get ridiculous with award shows. All right. How many? Let's not even talk about award shows. Award shows? Oh my God.
He's up. She's up.
Oh my God.
She got more
award
dubs.
shows.
She got more dubs,
Award
kid.
shows.
She got more dubs.
No one cares. No one cares about the Grammys.
So there were award shows at the New York Comic Con. I didn't know about it.
Like comic award shows? Like the
comic
Eisners?
award shows. No, the Eisners are in
San Diego, but I'm saying
San Diego.
like the Eisners, or like what is the award thing?
the Eisners, right? Because the Ringos were
They're
in
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
There's the Ringos, the Inkpot, the Eisners, and something else.
Well, there's lots of them, but those are the
Right,
like
the
your
main
keys. Yeah. your
Right.
keys,
Right.
yeah.
Like the Grammys, the Oscars, the Emmys, the Critics' Choice Awards,
The Golden Globes.
the Golden Globes. There we go. Here we go. Unless Britney Spears was giving you guys reach arounds at your tables, what the fuck does this have to do with Comic Con? Daphne, she's Britney. Britney.
It's Britney, bitch. Come on.
She was dropping hits in Latin America. Okay. All right. We're trying to get out there. We're trying to expand our reach. Trying to get people.
You're gonna tell me that anybody who really listens to these women are listening to this fucking show? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Yes. Yes. She was given. She was going the route of Gloria Estefan. Okay. Gloria Estefan's now a restaurateur who owns multiple locations. But I was trying to go back into comics.
Yeah, what's the awards? I've never heard of the New York awards.
The Harveys.
Oh, I have heard of that. Okay.
The Harveys were at New York Comic Con. Okay.
Harvey Kurtzman, right? They're named after Harvey Kurtzman.
Tom. Nobody cares. Nobody quotes Tom, Daphne. Nobody quotes.
That's my favorite clip ever, right there.
So the Harveys was going on, and it didn't get burned, right? Coming out of Comic Con, I didn't see any talk about the Harveys at all.
There's really no talk about any of these awards ever.
Okay,
you know, except for when you can nominate, especially the Ringos, because the Ringos you can sort of fan nominate stuff.
Okay.
So there is like a lot of nomination early, but then you never know who wins, except for the people who win and they tell you, but no one cares.
Right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Raymond, I've always been more of a Spice Girls fan. If we're going to go there. Okay. I am a fan of the Spice Girls too. Sporty Spice was my favorite. I was a fan of Sporty Spice. I liked her. Ray, I got to talk to you. All right, buddy. I got some good news. All right. Besides that, so going back to the Harveys.
Yeah.
Okay. It was there. More of the talk coming out of New York Comic Con was both the big two talking about the AI and their stance against it.
Non-news, by the way.
Non-news.
Non-news, because that's just the stance.
And
like no one's going to come out and be like, "Hey, by the way, we're going to replace everybody with AI." Like that's not going to happen.
Not to mention disingenuous as fuck.
Yes.
You think so? Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, that stuff is coming, whether those two yahoos are in position or in power or not. Because here's the thing, they do not run anything. Okay, those guys run those divisions. When the guys all the way at the top say, "Hey, this is going to be utilized," one or two things going to happen. Either those guys are going to knuckle under and be like, "Yes, we're utilizing it," or they're going to step down, right? If they have any type of, real, moral conundrum with it, they're going to step down and they're just going to leave. But that stuff will be utilized by someone else.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
It's coming.
So with this, right, I didn't have enough time to set up today. And it said, "Would you like us to AI generate the thumbnail for you?" And I'm like, "Ooh."
Did it really?
100%.
Wow.
Oh, yeah,
100%.
I have not seen that happen yet on my end.
Yeah. StreamYard has it.
Yep. And so 6 new features were prompted to me when I signed on.
Oh, I did see that. I just skipped all that shit, so I didn't even see what it said.
So it was that. It was the teleprompter.
I like the little thing. If you look up over the chat, you can click there's a little swiper that puts the chat into the screen. We've been using that.
Oh, show the comments on stage.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah. So if you click that, it won't show anything. Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
There we go. I like that. All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right. So comments okay. Very cool. Comic awards are insular circle jerks that don't really mean anything outside the people who win them. Right.
It's sort of like the Oscars. You'll have people who have won Oscars that'll tell you, "I don't give a shit because it didn't get me any jobs."
Right.
It's just, it's nice.
Which is supposed to be the point, right? When your agent, if we had one, or your management team is managing your contract, right, and trying to work up a price for you. Those things are supposed to be the additives that draw up your dollar.
Well, I'm sure that can help your price point. That's for sure. Hey, this is an Oscar winner, blah blah blah. But it's very rare to see like to me, if you're an Oscar winner, most of the time those guys have come up for a while and they're already established, and then they won their Oscar. There are those out of the blue Oscar winners, that happens too, but a lot of those out of the blues are just like one and dones, right? Like look at Jared Leto. He won that Oscar for Dallas Buyers Club, and every movie he's been in since has tanked. So Cuba
Gooding Jr., right?
Yeah.
With what was that? Show Me the Money.
Yeah.
And his next movie was Chill Factor with the guy from Scream who had top billing, and that was his last movie. So that's here we go.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm offered any features by AI, I read it in the voice of Hal from 2001. Okay. I don't think
you understand that reference, Jay. Do you understand that reference?
Stop.
You seem confused.
No, I was confused because I was just going to say, War Games. Would you like to play a game? I'd rather do it in that voice. Oh, yeah. Take your confusion. Okay. And stick it with the Jets record. All right. How about that? Take that. The
Jets are very confused.
Jets are very confused. A highlight for me at a New York Comic Con was this year's HasLab.
Yeah, the Trons.
Yeah,
which nobody's buying.
Nobody's buying.
No, the price is too high
on it. I know.
What is it?
Tron, dude.
Tron figures.
Oh, okay.
It is,
and they're nice. They're really nice figures, and you get a couple of old school light cycles, cool accessories. Like they're really, really nice. But the price point is like $250 for whatever this is. And the HasLab is like, we have to get 10,000 backers to make this happen. And they have like 1,000 in like 2 weeks. Like it is not happening.
It's one of
Well,
those.
the movie's tanking, so
Well, these are original Trons, like original,
yeah.
original. Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
beautiful. They're
They're
white
great.
based with the gray wash and the either red or blue highlights.
mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
I
And the
wanted
truck,
them as soon as I saw them. I was like, fuck
dude.
yes. And then I
Yeah,
was like, 250? No.
I know.
Now, is it
Dude.
250 for like one figure and a bike, or is it?
No, for
No,
all of it.
all five and
For
two
all of it.
bikes.
Yeah.
And the bikes come with the streams at the end of it. And
Mhm.
you put the riders in the bikes, of course. But this is stuff that we wanted 20 years ago,
Yeah.
right?
There's no heavy market for this
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
No.
If it was $200, they probably would have been better off if they could have swung $200.
If it was about 50, but you figure
Oh, $150, everybody would have been in.
right.
Yeah.
So you figure the figures 25 each. So that's $5. That's $125. Shipping, toss in another 25. So you're at $150 right there, right? And then you got the light cycles. You say $40 each. So that's 80. $150 plus 80 is
230.
230 plus whatever tchotchkes they got coming out. On top of that, if they hit their stretch goals, which covers the 250, you got they're priced accurately for today's market, but it's just too late. It's just too late. Here we go. What kind of panels were there at NYCC? I've always wanted to go. So some of the panels were treated like previews magazines, right? So both Marvel and DC had their upcoming slates. You had panels with motivational speakers like Gary Vee talking.
By the way, Gary Vee is in Tron Ares, for those that don't know.
I did not know.
In Tron Ares. It's really funny as you're watching the movie and you're going like, that's Gary Vee.
That's funny.
But all the panels, they're the same panels that you do everywhere. They're literally the same panels you do everywhere. There's no difference. It's anything that you see a panel here, that shit's happening over there. The one thing I will say is that I do like the fact that Marvel and DC are still showing up there and doing something.
Oh my gosh.
Because they really only do New York and San Diego, and that's all they do. So that's at least something,
So Marvel had an alleyway footprint, right? They had the big stage with they had whatever stunt show or I didn't know. They had people cheering at all times, but then they had their merch booth, which looked like a corner bodega, bricked out and webbed up like Spider-Man, which was cool. The DC footprint I thought was cooler. They had a Batmobile in the background. I couldn't tell if it was a Lego Batmobile. I mean, a Lego Batmobile or something else. There was a Batmobile, but the majority of it looked like it was the Daily Planet. So that was the branding this year was awesome. The biggest display was Post Malone and Boom promoting the Big Rig book.
No, that's not Boom. That's not Boom.
Who was that?
That's Scout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they had
Scout is still a thing?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. It might be Vault. It's either Vault or Scout. It's one of those two things.
I thought
it's not.
Scout was gone.
Yeah.
Who's it? Post Malone.
Post Malone. Yeah, dude. It was pretty much Mad Max and oh my god,
it's Vault comic,
Maximum Overdrive combined. Right. It was just tricked out. It was tricked out. Mad Cave had a small footprint there.
Well, I'm glad that there were publishers there. That's
publishers there.
Something.
And everything was divided up nicely. So you had your publisher section, right? Marvel still had the center of the entire convention. You had your grading section. You had your back issues and your original art section together. You had your odds and ends sections, like the people that were selling kilts saw next to the people who did wood burning imagery. You had your jewelry people. You had your main floor, which had the art, not the Art Adams, the Alex Ross booth there. You had, for the first time, in my opinion, in my memory, a trading card trading section. So if you were selling Magic or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, you were in an area. So you were among your people. You had the small press guys where we were at. You had your toy people, your toy vendors, and then you had downstairs Artist Alley. And then you had your big names. So you had your Hasbro next to video game activations. So remember Ninja Gaiden? This was a really nice event for people. If you were there and you were getting the Ninja Gaiden game or pre-ordering it, you got to go into a booth, put on a painter's uniform. Your T-shirt was hanging on the booth, and then you were able to pull out your sword, which was dipped in paint. So you had your own unique blood.
Not here for your culture, JD.
Dude.
Not here for
you had a blood splattered T-shirt, and you take it out, and they heated it up. They heat sealed it.
I don't think I could be less interested in something.
It was cool. It was cool.
Did you do one?
I was too busy. I only got to see it when I went to the bathroom. Right? Here we go. More people rode Tron Light Cycle Run in an hour than watched the movie. Wow. Okay. They should have had a giant Sark. Okay. What was it like to almost sell out of a product you thought was a complete dud last year? What do you think changed from last year to this one? Do you mean me or do you mean in general?
I think she's talking about you.
Talking about me. Okay. What was it like to almost sell out of a product you thought was a complete dud last year? It was odd. It was odd because here we are. We thought we had things figured out. And we leaned into the things that we thought we had figured out the last year. And then something that didn't really sell last year was our number one seller this year.
Yeah, see, and then my experience at Texas was a flipperoo too. Last year it was like, give me all these trades. This year it was like, give me all these singles. So, you can't ever think that you know what a show is going to do for you.
Yeah. And I did, you know what? I did take advantage of the trends. So we were selling blind bags, which was awesome. I don't know how to promote more blind bags, but we moved blind bags and somebody bought a bunch of blind bags so that he could sell on his Whatnot platform, which was cool as well. Didn't see that coming, and like I told the guys before the show, whenever we saw people buying multiples of a certain product, we were trying to push our collector's boxes. So if they were buying multiple pins, we were trying to sell our collector's boxes of the New York versus the World with the multiple pins. And if they were buying, 2 or 3 books of the Interceptor, we were trying to sell our collector's box of Shield of the Interceptor. So those, one did better than the other, right? Again, don't know if we got to refine our pitch, if we got to change the presentation, if we had to add more, if we got to raise or drop the price point. Those are all things that are being explored. But at least we sold some of those items, right? It's not like anything we bought was a zero on the chart at all, right? Pins did well for us. I'm always going to say fucking pins. All right. Here we go. Sorry, on another stream. Hold on. I might be over. Doors always open for you, brother. All right. And does Funko still have a big imprint at the show? Not as big an imprint as they used to have, brother. Right? Funko's taking a big hit. We know that. We see that all the time. They've taken a big hit. Funko at its largest had maybe 30% of the main room with Funko and Loungefly. And right now they had one corner. They had a smaller footprint than DC did.
Well, when your stock price used to be 30 at its peak and now it's floundering around at 3.
Wow. So it's weird because they were promoting items that they didn't have. Like they had the theme of the oddities, right? So it was It was the circus theme going into it, and circus pops. They had a big display of the cat from K-pop Demon Hunters, which kind of looked awkward in the middle of their whole theme. So it shows they were, I don't know, it felt like they were grasping on the trend. But they had a big Sasquatch. They had a big Sasquatch over the top of the booth, and he was one of the marquee images on a stamp going around the booth. And I'm like, oh, okay. I wanted that Sasquatch. And
haven't they done that before?
I don't know.
I'd swear that's like an old thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm asking, hey, do you guys have it? I want it. Oh, and here's another weird thing. So they had a Statue of Liberty pop.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. But you had to go to FAO Schwartz to get it.
Well, it was a FAO Schwartz exclusive.
Right. But they had a lot of space dedicated to promoting it. It was in 3 different spots.
That means FAO Schwartz paid a shit ton of money for that.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just them buying space to say, hey, come get it from us. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
That's synergy, man. Synergy.
New York Comic Con had a great way to re-up us. So on Sunday, once we got to our booths, there was a form. We just scanned the QR code, and we filled out the stuff for next year. They asked us to take a picture of the booth. We did that, so I'm looking forward to next year. I think I'm in a great spot. You know, people remembered where we were. People keep coming to us. Again, people came back to us on multiple days. Because there's always those few folks who are very timid, right? They want to test. So they'll buy one issue here, one issue there. And they're like, oh, you got more? And they come back the next day and they buy the rest. So that was awesome. Yeah, that was awesome. A great show. I'm still tired. You know, I didn't have a 20-hour drive. I'm still tired, brother.
Bro, but that's not from the show. I mean, I would tell you to take some vitamins at this point.
Yeah. That's not from the show. No, but I haven't put away all of the gear from the show, right? So the table covers are still stacked with the grids and the acrylics and the supply boxes, I still got to pull all that shit away, man. And I got a mess in the office because I'm in the middle of fulfilling campaigns. So that was another thing that I was trying to do. Here we go. Funko flooded their own market. Yeah, they did. And past cons had off-site places to visit. Might have been the same for this year. I don't know. I'm not saying they didn't. I don't know. There are more buildings opened up in the vicinity than there were in previous years. So could there have been activations in those buildings? Probably. But I also saw locations that were just as close that was empty. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And I know people went to Baltimore. That's weird, Baltimore being right after it. Some people were going right to Baltimore. I was like, okay. Living that musician's life, right? Not going home for a week at a time. But I can't wait for next year. Are you going to go do Big Texas again, Tom, or no?
We'll see. It'll depend on some dates and stuff. Well, I know their dates, but I'll see how it plays with other things that we want to do. This year it was the same weekend as Baltimore, which was a real drag because we wanted to go back to Baltimore again.
Really?
Okay. Yeah. So I don't like that. And there is something to be said for skipping a year of a con and then coming back to sort of create that, that hey, I missed you guys last year. What do you have now?
Right.
And do that kind of thing. So there is that element. But with Big Texas, we're full guests down there, so
nice.
It's a full on hotel and booth and travel and the whole thing. So it's like, oh, okay, it's a lot of value there. The question just is, is it going to be like it was this year? Or is it going to be like it was the year before? And you don't really know. So, for me, it's like, it's just so much travel for me. It's like a good week and a half that I have to dedicate to it. So there is the theory. I've thought about looking into, okay, how do these guys actually do this when they ship stuff? Like, I know you can ship stuff to the con, but then my question is like, okay, on Sunday, what happens? Like, I got the leftover stuff. Do I just wrap it up, put it back on a pallet, and they come get it on Monday? Or like, how does this work? So if I can figure out how to ship it, then that would change things, because then I'm just on a plane flight, and the stuff is there.
It changes everything.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Logistics going into a convention is a headache.
Yep.
Big headache. Yeah. What about you, Calderon? I know you said you were gearing up this coming year to do some things. You got anything that you may be interested in?
Am I interested? Not really.
No. Okay.
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's always a maybe.
Oh, the marathon! Oh my God, I'm glad we missed it. I was there once for that when that happened. Holy God,
that sucks. I did Boston Comic Con one year during the Greek parade, and that was hard. The show was dead on Sunday.
Yep.
Shit. That sucks. That sucks. All right, man.
Yeah, I haven't heard anybody talking about Baltimore yet, so I'm not assuming that it was particularly good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, listen, fellas, we ran an hour. I'm going to make this short tonight. Got things I got to keep on doing.
I gotta wait for Marvin?
I don't think Marvin's going to make it, brother. I don't think he's going to make it.
If you don't give him time, he's never going to make it.
Bro, it's an hour. It's an hour in. We're an hour in. Here we go. I had to move my table to next year, so I think I dodged a bullet. Way to be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, but I'm gonna cut out of here, guys.
Hold on. Right. Let me just say something real quick.
What's up?
Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein was very, very good.
I want to see it. You said it comes on Netflix when?
I think on the 7th.
Yeah, but you're a Guillermo guy.
Yeah.
You come into those biased with your reviews.
Sure.
Okay, good. I think the trailer, honestly, looks really good. So I'm excited to see it. But yeah.
Calderon and I were talking about this today. I'm a Guillermo del Toro fan. I just don't like how he repeats the same special effects. He's done it often with, like in Blade 2, the way the mouth of the super vampire opened up was an effect that he repeated for his TV series. The Strain, which was a vampire show. Oh my God, there was something else that I said.
Yeah, but The Strain was based on a comic. Wasn't that what it was in the comic?
I don't know if the comic came out before Blade 2 came out.
Oh, that I don't know.
I don't know if that happened.
Never watched it. So was the show any good?
I never saw
it. The first season was good.
Okay.
The first season was good. The following was like, they're pushing it. But I like the first season. Yeah, so he reused a few special effects. And again, I'm forgetting what they are. But I'm a Guillermo del Toro fan. I really am. But there are things I don't like. I wasn't a fan of The Mimic. I wasn't a fan of Pinocchio. Right? I only saw 3 episodes of his series, the Cabinet of Curiosity, whatever it was called.
Yeah, but that's not Guillermo. Those are other people making those.
Right,
things.
he produced, right?
Yeah.
But I'm a fan of Blade 2.
But yes, those shows were not. They were not great.
The Strain was a book first. Yes. But I want to see it. Who played Frankenstein's monster and who played the Doctor?
Oh, the Doctor is what's his face?
Poe Dameron.
Yeah.
Okay, and the monster was.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay.
I thought it was. Oh no, this is Frankenstein. There's a Bride of Frankenstein that's coming still, with Christian Bale as Frankenstein. And God, who was the bride? I don't remember.
There we go, Jacob Elordi. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's his Frankenstein, and then there's still a Bride of Frankenstein, or I think it's just called The Bride or something like that. That's also coming, and it's a Netflix thing too.
Okay. I know it's going to sound weird, but I liked the Frankenstein movie that had Harry Potter and Professor X. Which was that one?
That piece of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a terrible movie, man. That's legitimately
pretty sure
that's a legitimately bad.
Okay.
Now, I will say, in the context of Frankenstein movies, you know, in the hierarchy of those, it's okay, but it's a really not a good movie. I'm way more.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm way more old school. I like the De Niro.
Oh, so you like the Mel Brooks?
Mary Shelley. Like no. Oh, I like Young Frankenstein too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But I like the Kenneth Branagh movie from the 90s or whatever. Okay. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, when they did Bram Stoker's Dracula and then they did Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I like that movie a lot. That to me is probably my favorite overall Frankenstein movie. I like the first one a lot too, but it's very, dated for its time, but it's very good.
What was the TV show on Stars, which was trying to do League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? It had it wasn't League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, but it had American Werewolf in London. It had the father of Dracula's British female. That he was one of the Bonds. That he was
Penny Dreadful.
Penny Dreadful.
Oh, Penny Dreadful.
Penny Dreadful was cool. The way that man portrayed Frankenstein, his monster, in there was nice. He was a poet, but he was still the monster, right? And then the way they built in the Bride of Frankenstein with the girl from Doctor Who, was a nice build up. I liked Penny Dreadful. I liked that a lot.
Penny Dreadful was good. The last season was,
yeah, I agree.
But the other seasons were really good.
I agree. Season 1 and 2 was on point. Yes. And season 3 she was the full on Bride of Frankenstein, but there was no makeup to her. She was she went from being a lady of the night to, a damsel. And I was like, that didn't work for me. That didn't work for me. She's going to be the new Doctor Who, right?
Well,
I think for a couple of episodes.
That's the current sort of theory. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for a couple of episodes before they transfer over to the new guy.
Okay.
Or the new person is going to be. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not a Doctor Who person. Whatever.
And then the other thing I can advise, go watch Dan to Dan. It's an anime. It's an anime.
Yeah, on Netflix. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, well, I don't expect you to watch anything good. Tom.
There's no modern anime that's good.
No. Dan to Dan is very good.
No.
There's a lot of good current.
No, I can't. I'm not a.
There's something called Free Run. That's also quite good too.
What is it?
Free Run. Free Run. That's what it's called.
The
no idea.
Netflix had a Gundam CGI.
Oh,
I like that.
Really?
Because I can't get it to Gundam. I'm sorry, I can't do Gundam.
Yeah, I can't either.
Sorry. Robots and politics are not a draw for me.
It depends on the politics. Depends on the drama.
It's like I couldn't get into Evangelion back in the
Yeah, I did a couple of the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evangelion's a tough nut to crack because it's a little bit out there as far as the story is concerned. So it's like,
Okay.
Well, out there is kind of what I was hoping for because I like a little bit of out there. That's fine, but it was just so. There was the characters, the pacing of it all was just like this is fucking boring as hell. Every now and then you got the robot stuff going, and you're like, oh, there's some robot stuff. Like, all right, but I didn't care about these characters like in the slightest. And then you're just watching an episode, and then what? This fucking penguin walks out. What the fuck are we doing? There's a penguin roommate. Like, what is this? This is too far outside the box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
See,
wasn't it a penguin? Right.
I don't. To be honest, I don't.
It was. There was a weird animal that just like wandered out, and the girl was like, "Oh, there's my roommate, like the weird little animal." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no.
So
Yeah.
no.
I don't know. Netflix had something which was a haunted building story, and two kids
Monster
with
House.
with their pet demon,
Oh, I don't know
and
what that is.
he had to defeat the other demons and ghosts in the building with a traffic light.
Okay.
And he swung it like a baseball bat.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a green demon. I can't tell you if he had Pampers on or not. I don't fucking know.
Well, Dan, the main character, he gets cursed by a witch, and she steals his cock and his testicles.
Yeah, I'm not gonna see it. I'm not.
It's fucking hilarious. It's so stupid. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
I'm not gonna see that. For that,
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
if I want to waste my time and get pissed off at something, I'll
Watch the Jets.
Brothers Grimm.
Watch the Jets.
I was gonna say the Brothers Grimm with Matt Damon and Heath Ledger.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's a quality moment.
Oh, shit.
Or what's the other one with Hawkeye and
Well, go watch R.I.P.
Hansel and Gretel.
I was just gonna say, yeah, Hansel and Gretel is actually a movie that that's like, what do they call it?
The guilty pleasure movie.
Guilty pleasure movie. Yeah, it's very. It's maybe once every couple of years, but I'm like, yeah, this works. It's got a little bit of Sam Raimi in it with the monster stuff, you know, like it's just, I feel like it's just sort of a fun, you know what, I'm putting this in tonight and it just works. And then you're good for a couple of years and you can come back to it again.
Yeah.
So
I'm the same way.
See, this is how you brought that up. I've got something going on. Well, my tradition is every October 30th, I put The Crow in. I watch The Crow every October 30th.
Okay.
I don't watch it throughout the rest of the year. And it's getting harder and harder to watch every year.
That's correct. Because it's not really that good. It's really not that good.
No.
It just isn't. Yeah. It is a moment. Now, listen, for its moment in time.
Yes. Agreed.
You have a different set of circumstances. But over the long term, it slips. Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's not really the same because people still like Dark Knight, but in a similar way, I think people latch onto it because Brandon died, because Heath died, they latch onto it and they really latch onto it.
Well, it was supposed to be made for DVD or VHS. It was direct video.
Yeah, it was a direct to video thing. Yeah, for sure.
And because of his death, they decided to put it in.
Sure. Of course,
to theaters.
Of course.
But he was on the rise at that time.
Yes.
Right. He had done what was the movie he did with Powers Booth, and then he did the other one with Dolph Lundgren and Tia Carrere.
Yeah, but at that moment in time, superhero stuff was direct to video stuff. You know, you weren't getting really anything in the theater at that moment. So that's really why that kind of thing happened. It had an okay cast, and you had really weird villains. You know.
Yeah.
The actors were they played really weird, creepy villains, but it's not. It just doesn't. It just doesn't hold.
Way to be, Ray. Way to be, but rapid fire, William for the win. Way to go, brother. Okay, I reread the comic of the Crow around this time, but the movie's not been aging well. Yes, that's where we're at, Michael.
Yeah, I have a similar thing where I watch In the Mouth of Madness.
Man. Did that movie fuck me up?
I like that
movie, dude. There's one scene in that movie that fucked me up when the kid was riding the bike.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
The kid riding the bike, it was just like, what? And then, it was very tongue in cheek. The old lady who ran the B&B, standing over her dead husband. But if you're gonna watch that, I'd rather watch.
To me, it's always a thing of when the guy shows up. Do you read Sutter Kane? And it just cracks me up every time.
I would rather watch the one with Scott Bakula. It was a Wes Craven one, and it had Famke Jensen also in it, and it had the guy from The Mummy who was working with the Mummy. And you're like, we're over here. And when they ended up on the river and he had the different jewelry.
You are not selling this.
It was pretty good. It was very. It was.
It was a horror movie.
What's up? It's a horror movie. It's a horror movie about a detective in L.A., which is already creepy, and
LA is not creepy.
yeah, it just had that.
Lord of Illusions.
Lord of Illusions. There we go.
Oh yes, Scott Bakula.
That's what I said. Scott Bakula.
Oh, I didn't.
Right off the top.
Yeah.
All right,
That was a good movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That's a Clive Barker one. Yeah. That along with Hellraiser 1 and 2. You know.
Hey, we seen The Crow with Skarsgård. Watch that, and you appreciate the original even more.
Oh, yeah. This is true. You
Okay.
watch that remake, and then you watch that original again. You'll be back in 1996, and you'll be like, "This is fine. This movie is just fine the way it is."
Is it like saying Hellboy and the Crooked Man? Because
no, Hellboy and the Crooked Man is far better than this Crow Skarsgård.
Really?
Like
you could go. Listen, you could go stuff that one in your because Hellboy and the Crooked Man is a good movie.
That's what I just said. That's what I'm saying.
That was a tough watch for me.
It's not a good movie, but it's better than this Crow Skarsgård thing.
Okay.
No.
Like light years better than.
No,
than
it is.
Skarsgård.
It is a fantastic. It's a great film. It's a great film.
I feel like we just went into the bizarro world right now.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I can't watch that.
No, it's not. It was barely watchable once. It will never be watched again.
You know what? Hold on a second. To everybody who's watching, who's hanging out with us right now, just know these two motherfuckers are the motherfuckers that got me to fucking watch this fucking movie called Laser Blast.
That's on you. That's on you, sir.
Fuck what comes out of these guys' mouths.
You, sir.
Movie recommendations.
You're the one that's putting recommendation into the conversation. All I asked ever was,
I'm telling you
hey,
right now,
do you guys remember this movie? And y'all were like, I don't know.
They
what this
never
movie
broke
is.
down the sets for Laser Blast. They just changed the cast and started to shoot porn with the same fucking.
There is no laser blast porn.
Bro.
Listen, if there's laser blast porn, I need to see it. Right? That's like
I
Rule
guarantee
39
you.
or whatever it is.
Right.
Like, yeah,
What was
yeah,
that?
yeah.
I was telling my wife the other day. Remember the girl from Meatballs that ended up doing porn?
No.
Yeah, the blonde. Yeah.
Yes. She did an Alice in Wonderland porn.
Yes.
And she did something else.
Yes.
Yeah. It was on Cinemax. You know, that's the only reason I remember. If she had a double feature, a weird double feature, Meatballs and then porn.
We had her. Do you know that thing called Cameo, where you can hire an actor to like make a thing? We had her do a cameo for our camp crossover thing, our summer camp book. She did like a little, hey guys, my friends Tom and they're doing a summer camp comic book. Like, go get it. Like, we had her do that.
Oh, you got to find that, bro.
I have it somewhere. I've got it saved somewhere.
All right. Here we go. We got Deshaun's laughing with us, right? Ron, I gotta bring Ron on the show. Ron was my neighbor. He's been my neighbor at New York Comic Con the last 3 years. Ron and I, we went through this year 4 bottles of whiskey and a bottle of rum during the convention. Ron has my mannerisms down packed. I can leave the booth and he can sell. May not know what he's selling, what product he's selling, but he has my mannerisms down packed as if I never left the booth at all. Ron's a good dude. We had a good time. I got to bring Ron on. Ron Calderon has a show also. Next time you got a book, we'll bring you up, brother. Yeah, New York Comic Con was awesome, man. So he's talking about Laser Blast. He's a California guy. He's a Broncos fan. I can't say nothing because I'm a Jet fan. But yeah, Laser Blast. Fuck that movie. Fuck that movie.
I don't see what your problem is, though.
You know what? Is the son of Laser Blast?
Are you gonna pick up
Beast?
It's about to celebrate 50 years too.
Yeah. Are you gonna go pick up the toy?
No. Wow.
I'm just saying, you got add it to your Galactus.
No, that won't go nowhere near my fucking Galactus. Nowhere near fucking Galactus. You understand that? Fuck that. All right? Shit. He does know my pitch. Forget you too, Ron. Shit. Hold on a second. Ron, we got 3 months left, right? 3 months and 2 weeks left for me to send you that email, buddy. what you would call it. We we had a good time with Ron next to us at the booth. But Laser Blast is not something I will ever see again. I come in peace. Felt like the spiritual successor of what Laser Blast should have been, right? But that even is a bad movie.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Not as good as the Universal Soldier. Not as good as
is like how can you even say not as good as Universal?
What low bar is there for Universal Soldier to be like? Exactly. It's not as good as Universal Soldier,
right? Like, was it any good at that?
It wasn't.
I mean, is Universal Soldier like the lowest possible bar of good films? Like it's the dirt level.
I felt like they were a fan of Platoon and really wanted to make Platoon, but just couldn't make Platoon, so they did science fiction with it, right? Because the whole ear scenario thing just reminded me of Platoon.
Well, Platoon sci-fi, that's just Starship Troopers.
Oh, Starship Troopers.
That was a good movie, though.
That's a good movie. Not 2, not 3, not the cartoon, but the first one.
The first one, yeah. Just like RoboCop. RoboCop, same director, Verhoeven.
Yeah, no, not just the director. It was same director, same writer, same producer on all three. On all two, excuse me, on both Starship Troopers and RoboCop. Yes.
Yeah. And Heinlein, that was the guy who wrote the original novel. So for Starship Troopers, Robert Heinlein.
It wasn't.
He wrote the original novel that it's based off. Well, it's loosely based off of.
I thought it was this guy, Electric Sheep. What's his name?
No, that's
no.
Yeah, that's Blade Runner.
I thought it was him. Okay,
that's Blade Runner.
No, I thought he wrote Blade Runner. I thought he wrote that, and he wrote Starship Troopers. Okay. Yeah, no, Starship Troopers was money because I funny you're bringing that up. I saw an interview recently with Casper Van Dien, and he was talking about how they thought that movie was going to be it because it had all three guys from RoboCop. Yeah, they brought the same team. Matter of fact, he was talking about, and he said that the satire from RoboCop didn't register with many people, so that's why they turned it up notches for Starship Troopers.
They turned it to 11, sir.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Yeah.
Would you like to know more? Yeah, they did. They fucking did. But I mean, dude, the whole Boys of Brazil, right? An Argentine connection to Germany was lost on me. I mean, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, the novel. If you ever read the novel, it's even way more political.
Okay.
Than the movie. The novel has it that America lost a war with the rest of the world. Like it had a war against it, kind of like what's going on now. We had a war with the entire planet. We lost, right? Yeah. But what had happened was a huge burden was put on America, and during it, things became reversed. America became a huge industrial powerhouse again, right? And what they did was, what America had done is they were still providing weapons for everybody in the world, but what they had done was they started putting chips in all of the weapons. So then when the next war happened, America just turned off all the weapons.
Okay.
And they had won the following war, and and then the thing with the bugs happened, and then they had to go deal with that. And that was all.
Gotcha. Okay.
It was a very, very interesting book. It was like, the stuff Robert Heinlein. If you ever read any of his work, I would always advise to go read it. No. Classic science fiction.
Okay. I'll do the audio version.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the car all the time.
I am. Yeah, that wasn't a joke. That's
you're in the car all the time. Yeah,
hour and a half going home, dude. Like that.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
I don't know how you guys are doing with shipping out right now. I am taking a fucking hit with shipping internationally right now.
Yes.
Holy shit. I'm taking a hit.
It's gross. You have to, anybody shipping internationally with Kickstarters, you have to really crank your shit up right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. So the packages that were going for 15 previously are now going for 29.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, for one book. One book.
Mm-hmm.
One
Gotta
package.
be-
One 10-ounce package to the UK. $29.05.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm taking a hit with international right now.
Yeah, I sent
Campaigns.
2 packages to Canada. One of them was $20.
Okay.
It's fine. And the other one's 40. I was like, yeah, but I know the provinces are
Yeah.
well, the other one all the way out there.
I don't think even Global Post is working right now.
Mm.
I think they've shut down.
I sent something Global Post not like a week ago or so.
Really?
Yeah. Like right before I went to Texas, I sent a bunch of stuff out, and some of it went internationally, and it was under that Global Post.
Sunday night. Since Sunday night,
Yeah.
Global Post has not had any options coming up right now.
Okay.
Excuse me, to the places I've been trying to send to.
Yes.
UK, Canada, Australia, and Japan. Negative on those.
Well, Canada, their whole system is on strike.
Yeah.
Australia often has a similar problem, and they'll shut it down, so you can't do anything for Australia. UK, I've never had a problem getting it to UK, so I don't know why that would be a thing. But the other two, I know that they get shut down, and right now Canada's on strike.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, fellas, I was trying to get out of here with an hour on the clock. You guys wanted me to hold on for Marvin. It's a half hour later. Marvin didn't come through. It's time to.
I think you got another 3-4 minutes. I think you should give. I think you should give the guy at least.
Just say goodnight.
Am I the only one that's seen Tron?
Yes.
Wow. I mean, I guess that's not really surprising.
I'm not,
Like I'm the only one that saw Frankenstein.
oh, here we go.
Yeah, but that's not really released yet.
Canadian Postal Strike just ended. Actually, good. Ray, I'm filling out your package. So I don't know how long it's going to take, but it should ship out by Monday. All right. If everything goes through successfully, should be on the Monday batch going out.
Is anybody going to go see that new Predator movie?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because it's the same team that did the cartoon and Prey.
Okay. Yeah.
And Prey is in my top 3 Predator.
Well, there's only like 4.
Well, right. So
no, because you're including I include the Aliens versus Predators.
Okay, so there's 6.
Right.
You've got Schwarzenegger, Glover, Danny Trejo, right? Well, the Robert Rodriguez one.
Yeah, Predators. Yeah. Then there's the Predator,
which
that was terrible.
They went with the Alpha guy.
Yeah.
Right, the Alpha Predator again. Yep. I don't know.
That's 4. Then there's Prey. That's 5.
Aliens Predators 1. Aliens Predators 2.
So there's 7.
7.
Yeah.
So what's your stack ranking on it?
I don't know, dude. After 3, so it's okay. I could go 4 because Glover's 4. No, yeah, Glover's 4.
We'll start with 1.
1 is Schwarzenegger.
Okay, sure.
1 is Schwarzenegger. Really close between Rodriguez and Prey. I like the ensemble cast of Robert Rodriguez.
I like that movie better than I like Prey, personally.
Okay. I like Prey. I
think Predators is more rewatchable because of the ensemble cast.
Yeah.
Prey is a good movie, but I have problems with it just in the context of like, this is horseshit. She would get aced by the Predator like instantly. But I like it. I like how they did it. I like, I do like the movie quite a bit. But I would watch Predators before I would ever watch. If I had to choose one or the other, it would be Predators and then Prey.
Okay. Yeah. And if I have to include the cartoon, I'd put the cartoon before. Oh, dude, the cartoon is money.
Nope.
I'm
try watching
it.
It's just the animation style I don't care for. I mean, I might have to give it a rewatch and just keep watching.
You got the Viking in segment 1, you got the Samurai in segment 2, you got the pilot in segment 3, and then it all comes together in segment 4 with a bumper at the end. Oh, that bumper at the end totally reimagines the Predator franchise.
Mm.
You know, it gives you an opportunity to say, we could get Schwarzenegger back. We could get Glover back. You know, it tied into Glover with the pistol.
Right.
It tied into Glover with the pistol and Prey.
Okay.
Right? So this goes, the new one goes, Badlands goes Wayland Yutani in the future, right?
Right. And did anybody see Alien Earth?
Holy shit, what a dumpster fire.
Really? I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it was terrible. I mean, it was legitimately terrible. Every single episode got worse and worse and worse. And that finale was hot trash.
Really?
I mean, hot trash.
I tried to.
No one can convince me otherwise. And I just talked to
I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just disagreeing.
Yeah. I talked to CB Zane about this because he's a big Alien fan. I like just he loves all of it. And he saw me talking about how it's like, dude, this is just shitty every single time and getting worse. We talked to Texas and he was like, you are very right about that show. Yeah. I was like, thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. It's so bad. Like, it looks great. Like, it's filmed really, really well. If they had condensed that 8 hours into a 2-hour movie, maybe you have something going on there that you can watch. But why would anyone, let's say you liked it. You liked it. Are you ever going to sit and watch 8 hours of that again?
Probably not.
No. So right there, we know it's not all that, because you would want to watch it again. But again, if it was a 2-hour movie, maybe you have something. But for 8 hours, there's
I like
no
this
way.
statement.
There's
I like
no
this
way.
statement right here. If Tom hates it, it must be.
It's terrible. It's legitimately terrible.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's legitimately terrible.
I can't get past the first 2 episodes.
This is it. That's it. The first 2 episodes are okay, and you kind of have some hope, right? Like, all right, this maybe, let's see what we got. And then it just progressively gets dumber and dumber. I do like Timothy Oliphant. He was the only thing through the whole thing that sort of threaded it for me. I thought he was a great synth guy, you know?
Okay.
So he played that. Yeah. He played, I liked him. But the dude, the brilliant child, like, that guy just reminded me of the guy from Death Note that would always sit in his chair like this.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm like, that's just Light or whatever that dude's name.
God, you're wearing shorts.
Like, you know, and then all of the forced Lost Boys stuff with Peter Pan. This is terrible. Stupid extra aliens that don't matter. Oh, look, there's an eyeball that sits in a sheep's thing. That's not there to do anything other than sell a pop, which, by the way, they immediately made a pop of the sheep with the eyeball. You know, I can sit and demolish this thing. Fuck no. No. And then the alien itself, when you finally actually got an alien, it's not a great costume. I mean, it looks like a dude in a costume. It's not great. But
the guy who did the first Alien just died recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys ever watch the Geiger documentary on
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Memories or something. Yeah.
It was a tough one. It was difficult to watch. You know, it was painful.
But I succeeded in my plan. I got Jay to go to an hour and a half.
Motherfucker. Try to go. All right, guys. It's an hour and a half. Time to get.
Don't you want to wait for Marvin?
No, Marvin's not coming. Marvin's not coming. We almost always go an hour and a half. So we're gonna pull it down an hour and a half. I want to thank everybody who hung out with us the hour and a half. Appreciate all the comments. William, Ray, Ron. I'm gonna pull out the magic mirror, right? Speak everybody's name. Gary. Yes. Did you guys go over? Yes, we did. Gary. We're signing off, baby. But I want to thank everybody before we go. Tom, let everybody know where they can find you, brother.
BigDogInc.com. I'll be at Grand Rapids tomorrow at the Comic Signal for their Halloween event, their signing. And then tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, we launched the BD 15 anthology along with the BD Index, the Who's Who book for all the Big Dog Inc. characters. That will be tomorrow night 8 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm going to go do the signing, come back, have a couple of hours, and then we'll launch the campaign.
Nice. Calderon, where can they find you, brother? What's coming up?
This Sunday night, I'll be on with these two fine gentlemen.
What?
On Indie Comics Explained at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. TheOswaldChronicles.com, TallTalesOnline.com, YouTube, Facebook, all those different places. And most importantly, The Oswald Chronicles is back on Kickstarter, so go check it out. Thank you.
All right. I can be found at UnstableComics.com. You'll find all of our social media links on the website. Thank you again, everybody who joined us for tonight. And if you're catching us on the restream, please put a comment in there. We will see it and we'll get our best to answer it. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you. Later.
Thank you. Have a good night.